Hello, East Texas. I'm Penny Lynn Webb.
And I'm Matthew Gill.
And you're watching CountyLife.tv. Saturday, the Grapeland Chamber of Commerce celebrated their history and heritage as their theme of the 67th Annual Peanut Festival and Queen's Coronation. The event included homecoming activities, a parade, a carnival, a midway, live entertainment, arts and crafts, food, and a Queen's Coronation. You can see our live video coverage online at CountyLife.tv. Early voting for the November 6, 2012 general election began on Monday, October 22nd. Residents in Houston County can vote early at the Houston County Courthouse until November 2nd. If you've not already voted by Election Day, then you will vote at your designated polling place. Check out CountyLifeOnline.com for your locations. Also on Monday, British Petroleum Vice President Al Cook gave a presentation in Crockett with regard to the worldwide oil and gas markets, paying special attention to a project that he has worked on in Azerbaijan in Asia, and parallels for a possible future in Houston County. According to Cook, by working to provide the resources needed for the Oil and Gas Corporation, Houston County could prosper well into the future. A fight over property issues has led to the shooting of an individual in Houston County. According to Houston County Chief Deputy Gary Shear, 76-year-old Nathaniel Hodge and 56-year-old Ricky Scarlock were arguing over land, cattle, and fencing when Hodge produced a gun. He began shooting at Scarlock, striking him 3 times, once in the arm, once in the chest, and once in the right portion of his torso. Scarlock was taken from the scene by ambulance to Kennard and then care flighted to Tyler. His condition at this time is unknown. The remains found in Anderson County are said to be that of a white female in her mid-30s. According to an autopsy, it is believed that the woman has been deceased for up to a week or more, and according to Anderson County Chief Deputy Troy Black, the local authorities have been able to make some determinations related to this case. An Anderson County man shot 2 individuals during the repossession of his vehicle on Tuesday night, October 16th. According to the Anderson County Sheriff's Office, Vic Crawford and Jennifer Miller were in the process of repossessing a vehicle outside the residence of Joel Henry Cook Jr. when he allegedly came out of the house with a .45 caliber handgun and began shooting at the wrecker. Cook then got into another vehicle outside the residence and began to follow the wrecker. He allegedly got out of the vehicle with an assault rifle and began shooting at the 2 individuals in the wrecker directly in front of him. The driver of the wrecker pulled around Cook's vehicle and dropped the vehicle it was towing. That is where the authorities found Cook. He was taken into custody without incident. Both Crawford and Miller suffered gunshot wounds. The victims were transported from the scene at Palestine Regional Medical Center and then later to Tyler Hospital by ambulance. Their wounds were reported as non-life-threatening. Now here's Matthew Gill with sports.
Thanks, Penny. On Friday night, October 19th, the Trinity Tigers beat the Crockett Bulldogs 20-17 on the road, which Tigers head coach Jared Smith said makes their goal of making the playoffs a reality. Trinity's Terrence Potts was selected County Life's Champion of the Week for his performance during Friday night's game. Potts finished the night with 15 total tackles and 2 tackles for a loss. Crockett freshman running back A.J. Phillips also had another big game versus the Tigers, finishing the night with 25 carries for 167 yards rushing and 1 touchdown. Both teams have a 1-1 record in district action, and the Bulldogs will go on the road this Friday to face the Franklin Lions, while the Trinity Tigers host Palestine Westwood. The Grapeland Sandies defeated the Cushing Bearcats 19-2 to cap off their 2012 homecoming. Patrick Walker finished the night with 16 carries for 127 yards rushing, while Sean Walker also finished the night with 7 carries for 104 yards on the ground. The Sandies are now 1-1 in district and will travel to Alto on Friday night to take on the number 7 ranked Yellow Jackets. The Lovelady Lions were open last week, but will host the Bremont Tigers for the first district game of the season on Friday. For more details on all Friday's games, click on the Sports tab on County Life Online's homepage.
The Houston County Sheriff's Office was tipped off last week to a large marijuana growing operation near the National Forest. Investigating the tip, the narcotics officers found that marijuana was being grown between the pine tree rows. Sheriff's deputies noted that this operation appeared to be going on for several months. While most of the marijuana had already been harvested by the growers, the Texas DPS narcotics and sheriff's deputies cut down approximately 500 plants and gathered up to approximately 100 pounds of processed marijuana. All plants, marijuana, and contents of the makeshift camp were burned on site. crews wrapped up their filming for the Trinity Police Department's reality series that will be featured on CMT this fall. The show, originally to be called Trinity 911, has been retitled Big Texas Heat and will make its debut on Saturday, November 10th. Early registration for spring 2013 is now underway at Angela College Career and Technical Center in Crockett. New students and transfer students are encouraged to complete admissions and financial aid applications early. The Career and Technical Center is located at the intersection of Highway 19 and South Loop 304 in Crockett and is open Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m.
In school news, Crockett Elementary held its first ever academic pep rally on Friday, October 19th to promote reading and celebrate reaching the Fall Book Fair goal. The Crockett Junior High Gymnasium echoed with yells and cheers as Elementary Assistant Principal Miss Jacqueline Fleming, Librarian Miss Lori Dow, and Inclusion Teacher Miss Teresa Jacobs all took a pie to the face because students reached their goal. The book fair made over $3,000, and educators performed the stunt for the Scholastic Book Fair's What Would You Do for Reading Challenge, a national campaign to encourage students to read. Crockett Elementary cheerleaders also led the students in cheers for perfect attendance, A honor roll, and AB honor roll, while elementary principal Juanita Martin gave out a large trophy to the class with the best attendance. On Monday, October 22nd, the UIL announced that some significant changes will be made to high school athletic classifications and high school football during the next realignment. According to the UIL's press release, the Legislative Council approved a proposal to rename all conferences, creating a Conference 6A. The current Conference 1A Division 2, comprised of 6-man schools, will be changed to Conference 1A. Current Conference 1A Division 1, comprised of 11-man schools, will become Conference 2A. Current Conference 2A schools will then be changed to Conference 3A, and so on. These changes will go into effect for the 2014 to 2016 realignment if approved by the Commissioner of Education. There will be 6 conferences only in the following sports: cross country, football, basketball, academics, one-act play, golf, tennis, and track and field. The Council also voted to place the creation of a split conference format for Conference 3A football on a referendum ballot. If Conference 3A superintendents vote to create a split conference format, the change will go into effect for the 2014 to 2016 realignment. This split conference format was previously implemented in Conference 1A and 2A by referendum ballot vote, and essentially divides districts and playoffs based on enrollment. Now here's Matthew Land with this week's upcoming events.
Well, over the weekend, the Palestine Main Street Group kicked off its Art Tracks Sculpture Show. The outdoor art exhibit will feature 13 works, including the permanent sculpture, that will be on display in downtown Palestine for 1 year. Viewers can vote for their favorite piece, and in late December, the winning artist will receive a People's Choice Award. Information on these works of art and where they're located can be found at the Palestine Visitors Information Center on Spring Street. The Palestine Community Theater production of The Robin Hood Caper opened last week and will be showing October 26th through the 28th. This play borrows the old plot, rob from the rich and give to the poor, but not even Robin Hood would recognize the hilarious modern slant given to it. For dates and information, contact the Texas Theater in Palestine. With Halloween just around the corner, there's a lot of spooktacular fun in East Texas this weekend. Vista Academy will be hosting a trunk or treat event for local students on Friday, October 26th, starting at 5:45. Dress your child up and come have some fun trick-or-treating from trunk to trunk. There will be a viewing of The Great Pumpkin, Charlie Brown, with popcorn provided in the school gym after the event. Those looking for a good scare for Halloween should journey to Palestine to the Firefighters Association 3rd Annual Fright Night event at 3600 West Oak from 7 to 12 midnight. Admission prices will be $10, and all proceeds are to help scare out hunger in Palestine. Also check out Scare on the Square in Huntsville on Friday and Saturday from 5:30 to 8 p.m. and the House of Terror in Riverside that opens at 7 p.m. Should you opt to go to Huntsville, you might check out the Halloween comedy Drax Back at the Huntsville Community Theater. That will be showing on Friday and Saturday at 7:30 and 2 p.m. on Sunday. Take a train ride to the Great Pumpkin Patch. There you will meet Snoopy, pick your pumpkin and decorate them, visit Trick or Treat Street, enjoy live music entertainment, hayride, food vendors, and more. The Latexo Elementary and New Energy Church will both be hosting fall festivals on Saturday. Latexos will be from 3 p.m. to 6 p.m. and New Energies will begin at 5 p.m. And don't forget about the Pumpkin Patch is still open at First Baptist Church in Crockett for you and your family to stop by, pick your pumpkin, and possibly find the right backdrop for the perfect fall family portrait. Aside from Halloween-themed events, there's also an old-fashioned sugarcane squeeze to be held on Saturday from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. at the Diamond Bee Ranch in Palestine. During this event, you can watch them squeeze the juice out of the cane and take part directly by turning it into molasses and sugar on site. Diamond Bee Ranch is located at 11589 Farm Road 321, Palestine. This weekend is also the Hot Pepper Festival in downtown Palestine. There will be a barbecue and chili cook-off, parade, pepper eating contest, arts and crafts, and fun for the kids and other exhibits. Admissions is free, and there will be a free Texas country music concert featuring the Casey Donahue Band, Backseat Molly, and Scooter Brown. You can check back right here on CountyLife.tv next week to see our own investigation into a local haunted house. The County Life staff, myself, and Laura Land will be spending the night at a purported haunted house and filming our stay and hopefully some ghoulish activity. Look for the video on Halloween. Well, there's lots going on this week, folks, so have fun, stay safe, and enjoy your week.